Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick. We're on the Commodore 64. I'm looking at a game I can't quite believe we haven't covered yet. It's Pac-Man, published by Atarisoft in 1983. It's a port from the arcade game from Midway in 1982. It was a sequel to Namco's Pac-Man in 1980. Reviewed this game and pretty much everything else we've looked at. Spectrum, Atari 2600, Commodore Amiga, the Genesis. So why haven't we reviewed it on this? Well, time to catch up here, really. You can choose what level you want to start off on. Here we go there. Pac-Man, here we go. Dodgy gameplay, Nigaboo Jad. First time I played this particular version. So, you know how to play Pac-Man if you know anything about retro gaming. Collect all the pills. Don't get hit by the ghosts. If you hit a power pellet, the ghosts are turned blue for a limited amount of time, and that means you can jump them. If they catch you, you're dead. There's warp gates on either side of the maze. Get those, you can go to the other side. Collect the fruit for bonus points. So the only difference between Pac-Man and Pac-Man is she's got a bow in her hair because she's a lady Pac-Man. Sort of. Buff. Right, okay. Going okay so far. It's moving very, very quick. Seems to be moving quicker than the ZX Spectrum version. And the Pac-Man's more defined, and I've got circled there. The ghosts seem to have quite a bit of skill catching you. The ghosts do have different names. I knew on the Pac-Man they were Blinky, Inky and all those. I think Pac-Man they might have changed their names slightly, but it's the same essential game. For every 2 mazes you complete, you'll get a bit of storyline. Hooray! If you completed this game then let me know. Not quite sure how many mazes it has, but it is a classic there, so you know, we had to look at it. And it's scrolling really well for an 8-bit game. The sound is magnificent, and I don't think they could have done too much better here. It's a really, really solid port. I'm enjoying it more. The Spectrum version was good, but I'm enjoying this version a bit better. Ooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's all about delving into retro gaming, having a bit of fun with it. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're bad, sometimes we don't actually get the whole thing. This looks interesting here. The ghosts don't stay blue very long. Oh dear, God, look at them go. No slowdown here. There might be a way of tricking them to go where you want to, but it's very faithful to the arcade cabinet. Biff, now we should get a bit of storyline here. Here we go. Hang on to your haircuts. They meet. Right, Pac-Man's meeting Pac-Man. I don't know why they haven't got an obesity problem by now. Biff. There was a Pac-Mania in 3D isometric. That's my favourite one. I wish there was a Pac-Mania. That would be pretty nifty. Please, someone, please make Pac-Mania. Maybe the Amiga games are slightly harder to hack into, but I don't know why Homebrew hasn't done Pac-Mania yet. It just seems an obvious thing to do. Let me know why they haven't done it. So Macy's changing colours, and it's game over. We went from there to blue. What I like about this version is you don't have to start from the beginning again. By pressing F5, I don't know if this is a hacked version, but by pressing F5 we can go through to the different levels. Let's go to the last one. I think it's the banana. Banana. If you want to see other Commodore 64 games we've reviewed, there's a link to those in the playlist below, or just click on my username and click on the playlist tab because it takes you to the channel page. Look at the speed of this thing. I've mentioned that a few times. What colour maze is this? It's like a brownie sort of colour. I like most Pac-Man games in this series, apart from Junior Pac-Man on the Atari 2600. That's a bit weird. And, well, that wasn't too bad, actually. It was the original Pac-Man on the Atari 2600, but it was really iffy. The pellets were sort of like rectangular and didn't move very well. Oops. Yeah, they certainly are quick, these fellas, and they're going to get you quite badly. So you have to use your tactics, really. Try and guide the ghosts somewhere where you don't want to go. Or you do want to go, right. Trying to be very clever with my pills, but they stay invulnerable for a very, very short space of time. It's like they're like that heat seekers, like that Jaws from the film Jaws. Right now, can I trick them? Can we get here? I think we're okay. Biff, I've done one maze there. Well done, Nicky. So you need to get to the whole thing to release the whole story. I don't know what the whole story is. Maybe Pac-Man and Pac-Man get married, then get divorced, then have a kid, then get married again, then get divorced again, then have a one get murders the other one. I don't know. It could be like Dallas. And then Bobby's in the shower and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, if you are currently Bobby in the shower, then comment in the comment section below. What a dream. If you've never seen Dallas, you won't know what's going on. But hopefully you're of an age where you got behind the Who Shot JR. Could have been anyone. Could have been your teacher. Could have been your dad. Could have been JR himself. But there we go. Right, so as you can see, this channel is about stress busting. We'll go off on a tangent quite frequently. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the members keeping this thing on the road. We're just having a bit of fun, really. It doesn't work quite like any other channels. We don't give it a score. But I just tell you roughly what I think about the game, my first experiences, and hopefully you do comments as well in the comment section. There we go. I do try and answer most of the comments. Sometimes it's a bit abstract. I don't know what's going on, and I avoid it. But, you know, ones that stay loosely on topic, I'm there. Go, go, go. Right. You reap what you sow. There's a strawberry there. I don't think you can reap a strawberry. Right, so stage 1 looks slightly easier now. Maybe the ghosts get slower on this first one. It's gradually getting quicker. We've reviewed so many Pac-Man games on the channel, both official and unofficial. They're everywhere. Popular game. Right, so that's very straightforward. They meet. 2 stages done. Biff. I don't think I've ever seen all of the animations because I've never completed the game. I liked it on the Sega Genesis. This one is probably the hardest of them all, just because of the speed of the ghosts. Or maybe I'm remembering wrong. Good bit of retro fun. Everyone's heard of Pac-Man. Clue detection seems to be bang on here. Sometimes you get quite close to the ghost and get away with it. So no weird boxes. I don't know what that was. But I got 500 points. The original Pac-Man, you got a bonus life for every 10,000 points, and that's the same here. Oh, we're in Big Bubba, and I managed to give them the shakes. What is it? I've given them the wrong way. Biff, can I do the blue section? I'm not sure. Oh man, I've never played the arcade version. The other version seems to give you longer with the ghosts of blue. Is the arcade version the same? Oh man, he was straight on me there. Ghosts will get you. I think I'll have one last go on it, but you've pretty much seen how it plays. I particularly think this is a great conversion. It's one of the more trickier Pac-Mans to my knowledge. But I just love the sound and the movement of the thing, and it's much better than what I was expecting from an 8-bit system. So it encoded really well. Music is very, plays very faithful to the arcade machine too. If you wanted the arcade experience at home and you had a Commodore 64, it was a no-brainer. You needed to buy it. This one, Atarisoft have done a magnificent job on this, and it's, it's hard to think this was 40 years ago. Over 40 years ago, this game. Retro will always be good. I wonder how many kids still play Pac-Man. People under the age of 40. If you are under the age of 40 and somehow found this video, comment in the comment section below. Do you still play Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man? Or the equivalents. I mean, I suppose you might have come across it on a phone game now, more than likely, than an actual console or computer. Can't see anyone playing this on the PlayStation 5. I expect it might be on some compilations somewhere. It might have come out there. So the first 2 levels, fairly straightforward if you're used to this sort of gameplay. Then it ramps up super difficult, where the ghosts are going really fast. Right, we'll have one last go on this level, see how we do. Probably won't last very long. Right, anyway, go! Don't know any cheats on this one. Right, put the names of the ghosts below. I know they're different from Miss Pac-Man. I might have said them on the previous one. There's Clyde was one of them. Inky, Binky, Dinky, and Clyde. I don't think Dinky was one. I think I just made that up. Right. I guess, are these female ghosts now? How do you sex a ghost? Don't know. Sounds a bit tricky to me. Anywho, I don't know who these ghosts were in real life before they died, but they're just token ghosts, and I'm losing lives super duper quickly. What a great conversion this is. If I was scoring out of 10, I'd give this a 10, but I'm not. Oops. It's quite easy to get trapped by these fellas. I should have gone down. So try and plot your course forward that potentially they can't trap you, because indeed they will. So hope you liked having a look at that one. That was a Pac-Man on the Commodore 64. I love the game. Published by Atarisoft in 1983, based on the arcade cabinet from Midway in 1982. Got any comments about this game, similar games, anything retro, then please put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Please someone, please make Mus Pac-Mania. Maybe the Amiga games are slightly harder to hack into, but I don't know why Homebrew hasn't done Mus Pac-Mania yet.